Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Well, see how cultures are changing. When I used to be a young boy, a young teenager, and we were talking about Germany, we have this word about Germany, ein Mann, ein Wort, and ein Frauen, ein Wortenbuch, or something like that, which means uh, a man, a word, a woman, a dictionary, something like that. So German culture seems to change. We have an article here. The Germans always be like, man, if a German told you something, you take it to bank. That's how we knew about Germans in Romania, where I had German friends. There was a big community where I lived in Transylvania of Germans in Hermannstadt. Hermannstadt, it was a German town. So I lived in a German town, and people spoke German around me. I had a lot of friends and girlfriends, German, and so on. So nevertheless, let's put that aside. And then Germans were very, honest and direct, a little bit cold, colder than the Romanians. But nevertheless, they were. If you had a German friend there, you know that guy's with you. So the same. You just look at their technology. I mean, look at their technological inventions, innovations. You don't have to mention, their achievements in technology and inventions in technical stuff. So nevertheless, now things seem to change in Germany. A different culture, a more like a bazaar, if you know what I mean, culture. More a sleek, sly. Uh, I tell you something today, I might tell you something else tomorrow. So what? There's something like this would not be among Germans, where the Saxons, where I come from. Nevertheless, it's just they became. Mm, I don't know. Maybe the politicians were always like this, even though I have history telling us that they were not like this. History gives us good examples of people, of German leaders who are not like that. But nevertheless, now look what they have. Olaf Scholz and Barden, or whatever her name is, Barben, the foreign minister. Oh my God, Jesus. Uh, so nevertheless, let's go here with this. It's from Oil Price. That's the name of the from Yahoo. Editor oilprice.com, May 23rd, 2022. And this is the title. Germany wants Russia oil embargo with or without Hungary. Okay, one thing is what you want, and the other thing is what you can do. The thing is, Germany is going to try to cut the line. It's going to try not to follow rules. That's un-German, just so you know. Germany, you have a lot of you know a lot of your past. You have to live up to your past. The present is not near to the past, but nevertheless, this is what we see from outside. Okay, and we meet Germans. So here it is. Germany is willing to cut Hungary out of a EU-wide agreement on a crude oil embargo against Russia. Economy Minister Robert Habeck told German media today, and I'm quoting, "If the Commission President says we're doing this as 26 without Hungary, then that is a path that I would always support." So it seems like Habeck is not a democratic individual and doesn't like rules, as long as the rules, if the rules are identical to his interest or with his interest, he's okay. Once the rules bar Habok or whatever his name from doing something, he's okay with bending the rule so he can achieve that. So in this case, we have a EU, and we know that EU, in order to implement sanctions or embargo, it has to have a unanimity in voting. So all the European Union countries, members, have to vote for, and if you have one who vetoes it, the whole thing goes down. So that's the rule, that's the regulation, and I'm surprised that Germany, now, which is the one that follows rules more than any other ones, I would guess, is so open to do this. Who is this Habeck? So he said that, but I have not yet heard this from the EU. So he thinks that if the Commission President decides, like a god, and look who the Commission President is and how that person was elected, okay, then you find out how much power that person has. It was not. I can tell you that person was not elected by the people. It was elected by other people that were elected by the people, and it was appointed over there. So to be elected, it's kind of like we have in the United States here. You know, we have two parties, and they put in front of us a candidate and do something about it. You say, yeah, but you vote in the primaries and so on. Yeah, that's true. All right, so Germany is one of the most vocal supporters of a Russian oil embargo, and earlier this month said it was going to eliminate the commodity from its energy mix by the end of the year, whatever the rest of the European Union decides. Good. You can you can shoot yourself in the foot how much you want, Germany, but please, please, please do not cut the line here or cut the rules. Hungary, for its past, has been the most vocal opponent of an embargo because of its almost complete dependence on Russian oil. Yeah, they don't want to screw their citizens, obviously. Along with two other Central European countries, Slovakia and Czech Republic, Hungary asked for and was granted a temporary exemption for the embargo under discussion to give it more time to switch suppliers. Yeah, from Bulgaria, which also is also almost completely dependent on Russia in the imported oil department, was initially denied an exemption, but after threatening to veto the embargo, joined the other three. So see how it works. Germany's total imports had declined from 35% before the start of the war to just 12% currently. The new oil suppliers have not been named, so we don't know who are new suppliers for Germany. Nevertheless, I'm see how rules are banned, but then you make the rules and you have to abide by them. You like it or you don't like it. I mean, I don't like many rules and many laws, and I still follow them. I abide by them because I'm in this society and I have to. If I can change it, I will change some of them. I think there some of them are poorly written and are make no sense to me. For instance, it just limits my freedom. But what am I supposed to do? Can you cut the line? If you do something, you break the law, you get punished if you get caught, right? But here, Germany outright says we should just ignore that. If the president says so, let's do it. It's not like that, Ministry of whatever you are, finances or something. I'm surprised. I'm surprised to some extent because Germany is not what it used to be, unfortunately. Well, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. And see you in a moment. We got some more news about many interesting stuff on oil and Erdogan and Saudi Arabia. Stay with me. Bye bye.